Welcome back. Recognized as the largest market in West Africa, the Ariaria market in Abia, the commercial nerve center of Abia State, southeastern Nigeria, has failed to live up to its potential. This is due to the abandonment of the facility and its environs, resulting in a dilapidated market space, blocked drainage systems, and flooded roads, a situation residents and business owners lament. Our community report tonight looks at how a promising vision turned bad and what the new government in Abia State has in store for the market.
Now you're talking.
Water, water everywhere, but not in the places these people wanted. This is the harrowing experience residents and business owners pass through at the Ariaria market, located in Abia, the commercial nerve center of Abia State in the southeastern region of Nigeria. The history of this market is a sharp contrast to its present state. Ariaria market was established in the 1970s after a fire incident destroyed its predecessor, the Ekeoha market, also in Abia. The reputation of being the largest market in West Africa is now just a tag, because from all indications, that purpose has been defeated. Rain boots have become increasingly popular, and for good reason too. Commuting here is never pleasant, be it on foot, motorcycles, tricycles, or vehicles. No one is happy. These residents give suggestions on how the state government should tackle the matter.
I want the government to come to our rescue. Let them come to our end. We have been suffering. Flood everywhere. Millions of naira goods are being destroyed by water every day.
To build the road now, so that everything, business will be in order, and transport will be in order, so that every businessman will enjoy our new government.
If you rain fall here, now so people they enter gutter, they swallow water anyhow. Problem of this place, no be road. Now where this water go pass or go enter, like they channel this water to water side. When rain fall, it will go down water side direct, everywhere go dry.
Part of the problem is the indiscriminate dumping of refuse in the gutters, thereby causing an overflow when it rains. For that, a dump site project was conceived, a project yet to see the light of day.
But for some time now, it has been abandoned because they are not taking the refuse down to where it's supposed to go to. So at a time, it has to block this road.
The state government on its part has assured the market will regain its lost glory, but managing the flood is its first priority.
Our concern, like I said earlier, is to make sure that you recover the drainage flow, and you can be sure that this road will stand the test of time. Because if we don't, and water comes back to the road, it means that we won't be able to enjoy the road.
For system to work effectively, certain things must be in place. But one thing to make it successful is dedication, not just from those at the helm of affairs, but from those who follow.
Now you're talking.
Time now for business news with Adeshawa Josh.
First Bank. You first.
Hello, good evening. Welcome to Business News. I am Adeshawa Josh. The Nigerian government has extended by 1 year the Manitoba Hydro International Management Contract for the Transmission Company of Nigeria. The government confirms that the TCN will be unbundled into two companies, which will be facilitated by Manitoba of Canada. TCN's general manager in charge of public affairs, Seun Olagunju, says that Manitoba Hydro will continue to take on the responsibility for the management and control of TCN's operations, working with Nigerians to transform the power company into a financially efficient, stable, and sustainable organization. Mrs. Olagoju notes that by working with TCN employees, Manitoba has achieved a capacity of 5,300 megawatts of electricity and has reduced system losses from over 12% to about 8%. FCMB Capital Markets Limited, the investment banking subsidiary of FCMB Group, has facilitated the successful financial close of a $445 million senior debt facility for Akugas Limited. Akugas will use the funds to refinance its existing facilities and support additional medium-term capital requirement, which will enable the subsidiary company increase energy capacity in gas production. Our correspondent, Olu Phillips, reports.
Top FCMB management, bank executives. It's not a speech-making event. Rather, the figures involved in this meeting of consummation speaks more volume. $445 million has been put on the table by these execs, with FCMB Capital Markets Limited facilitating. On the receiving side is Akugas, a wholly owned subsidiary of 7 Energy International Limited. The signing is happening in this room, but the impact is out there. The funds will allow Akugas to improve on infrastructure that will help deliver more gas to power plants and industrial consumers. And that means power supply will receive a big boost.
For us as FCMB Group, I mean, this is, a very exciting opportunity for us to be able to support a company that's actually focused on Nigeria's infrastructure development to boost energy. So it's one of those transactions that, both in terms of the client's objective, in terms of the people we want to associate ourselves with, in terms of the impact on Nigeria and the wider development of the country, it is therefore an exciting transaction for us, because we can clearly see how our support is making a difference to the wider economy.
It's a very important transaction. It's a milestone because this is a financing now that is Akugas's 4th financing and demonstrates the confidence that the banks have in the gas sector. And for Nigeria to be able to develop domestic gas infrastructure to solve the problems of the power sector in particular, we need to be able to mobilize capital to projects like this. We now have almost 300 kilometers of gas pipelines. We've got a gas processing plant that is one of the largest in sub-Saharan Africa, focused on domestic supply of gas. And it's with the backing of the banks that have made it possible. So we're very happy for this milestone.
FCMB Capital Market is the joint structuring bank, joint mandated lead arranger, and the technical bank for this transaction. Simply put, FCMB-CM has drawn from a rich knowledge with such technical risk in similar projects, and therefore will be at the forefront on behalf of others to ensure Akugas achieves its technical milestones. Olu Phillips, Channels Television News.
The Nigerian equities market is still trending in the red as investors continue to rake gains of stocks. But today, the all-share index dwindled by 1.28%. Christy Cole has the details.
Hello and welcome to Stock Market Reports. The sell off trend at the Nigerian stock market continued to take a toll on share prices as the all-share index took another 1.28% cut to close at 30,970.51 points. Now, Seplat is the biggest decliner, down 16 naira. Nigerian Breweries share price dipped 4 naira 90 kobo, while Dangote Cement shed 2 naira and 1 kobo. On the gainers table, Forte Oil took the lead, appreciating 16 naira 87 kobo. Now, Total gained 1 naira 60 kobo, while FCMB share price inched up 24 kobo. The previous trade volume shockers maintained their positions, but this time Zenith Bank spiked 234 million units. Access Bank had 30.6 million, while Transcorp transactions resulted in 19.5 million units of shares. And in all, a total of 423 million shares were exchanged for 7.49 billion naira in 3,961 deals. And that's it on the Stock Market Report. I'm Temple Ashaju.
Well, that's obviously Temple Ashaju there with the stock market report. Thanks for watching Business News Tonight. The news at 10 continues in a moment.
First Bank. You first.
Unilever Nigeria has officially launched an oral health schools program using its toothpaste brand Pt.3 to prevent the causes of poor oral health. This corporate social responsibility program by Unilever is part of its mission to improve the oral health of 10 million people by 2020 by cultivating the habit of brushing twice daily and taking measures to have fresh breath all around the clock.
According to studies, toothache contributes majorly to absenteeism in schools, as over 60 to 90% of school children have cavities known as tooth decay. Unilever Nigeria, in its oral health school program, is going around schools in the country with its brand Pt.3 toothpaste, teaching pupils on improving their oral health in a 21-day behavioral change campaign.
And the idea is to teach children the right behaviors, brushing day and night, with Pt.3, and how that is what actually guarantees them absolute health, oral health, that also guarantees the future of positive contribution to Nigeria for them. It's important to ensure that we have all our children back in class, we have them in class in the right health, and therefore, get them to actually, do learning and contribute to society.
The whole essence for us is the behavioral change. So it's a national campaign that is at the heart of what we stand for, and it's actually a passion to rid Nigerian children of cavity. So we have this passion to reach out to Nigerian children with this behavioral change program. So our objective is that by the year 2020, we want to have reached 10 million children and say that Nigeria is a cavity-free nation.
Unilever Nigeria is not in this campaign alone. It's backed by Nigerian Dental Association.
Within the association, we have a products committee, and so we subject those products to tests to make sure they contain the necessary chemical agents or ingredients that will enhance good oral health. And that is one of the reasons we encourage people to use Pt.3, because we have subjected it to tests and we have endorsed it. The association has endorsed it because we have found out, based on our biochemical analysis, that it contains fluoride. Now, if I may say, fluoride is one of the very essential ingredients in toothpaste, especially in a country like ours.
With Unilever's initiative, children, particularly in the primary level, may begin to adopt oral health habits with much encouragement from their parents and guardians.
Next on the news at 10, Sunday Olise steps in as Super Eagles coach, promises to give his best on the job. That's on Sports News. Please stay with us.